Whenever day you're going to see this, we're going to jump right in. Um, oh yeah, if you haven't, y'all, I might went blank for like a quick second. If you have not registered for the webinar I'm hosting October 30th, Navigating Grief Throughout the Holidays, make sure you sign up for that. A lot of people become depressed around this time of the year, not just because of family members that transitioned, but my little boy, but because of they're grieving timelines, they're grieving their plans and things like that. So they're not just grieving. Thank you for the likes. Who is that? Mina. Thank you for the likes, Mina. Hey girl, hey. Right. So a lot of people start grieving around this time. They grieve old relationships. They're grieving their plans, their timelines, their destiny. So it's not just about them grieving death. And that's so weird because it's showing me that nobody is on TikTok. But all right, so make sure you are registered for that if you have not. Today is going to be fun. I think this is going to be a good conversation. We're talking about breaking the pattern of toxic attraction, why you keep choosing the same partner in a different body. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. You're choosing the same spirit, it just has a different face. All right, so why does love feel familiar even when it continues to do nothing but break you? Make sure you hit the like button, share this with somebody. I'm going to get these camera angles right one day. Okay, so you keep telling yourself he's not like the others. He's different. Expose the edit invites you to co-host. I don't know who that is. Okay. You keep telling yourself he's not like the others. I know he's different. I can feel it. I can just tell. Okay. But then by month 3, you're having the same arguments. You're dealing with the same anxiety. The same silence has crept back in. It's a new man, decline. It's a new man, but somehow the same wound. Okay. So this isn't just about who you date, it's about who your pain keeps attracting. It's not just about who you date, but who your pain continues to attract. So drop ready to heal in the chat if you have ever fell for potential instead of peace. And we've all dealt with this. I'm going to talk about that a little later. That whole potential. Well, he got potential. She got potential. I see the potential. All right. So my name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach for high achieving women who look flawless on the outside, but they're secretly crumbling on the inside. Okay. Today we're going to talk about why you keep choosing the same partner and how to break this toxic attraction. We're going to expose the patterns that keep you loyal to chaos. And then I'm going to show you how to finally retrain your heart to choose peace, not toxicity. Okay. Now, we're going to have a real conversation. You didn't fall for them. Your trauma recognized them. Okay? You did not choose chaos. Chaos just felt familiar to you. Okay? Attraction isn't chemistry, you all. We're not going to laugh. This isn't funny. It's your trauma recognizing itself. You're saying, "Oh my God, we have all of this chemistry. We just have so much chemistry." This is trauma recognizing itself. Okay? Your subconscious, this is point number 1 for those of you taking notes. Your subconscious doesn't look for safety, it looks for familiarity. Okay? So that means it continues to lead you toward people who feel like what you grew up around, even if that means pain. Do you understand? So if you were raised in inconsistency, you crave the thrill of uncertainty. Prove me wrong. Unless you are a person who's done the work to heal, I want you to prove me wrong. Then you turn around and you start calling adrenaline love. This is not love, okay? Point number 2, for those of you that are taking notes, your body is not broken, it's just trying to finish the story. Your body isn't broken, it's just trying to finish the story. So your nervous system wants to fix the original wound through new relationships. This is why you keep attracting people who remind you of the same person that hurt you. There are people who were even, let's say, they were abused by one or both parents as a child. They will tell you somehow they ended up marrying their mom or their dad. Okay. This is what happens when you don't heal. You think it's a new person, but emotionally, it's the same conversation in a different body. Okay. So, point number 3 for those of you that are taking notes, you're not choosing them, your unhealed nervous system is. Thank you for the hearts on YouTube. You're not choosing them, your unhealed nervous system is. So until you heal, your body is going to crave what it remembers, not what you deserve. And when I say crave, I mean literally. Your body will be craving them. But again, this is familiarity. It's not what you deserve. Okay? So it's kind of like walking into a room blindfolded, and somehow you manage to find the one person who triggers your wounds. Why? Because they felt like home. Just because something feels like home doesn't mean it's healthy. I know a lot of people associate home with health. No, a lot of people do not grow up in healthy homes. Okay, so just because it feels like home doesn't make it healthy. This is why it feels like every relationship that you get into was a remix of the last one. It's a different face, same frustration, same pain. Maybe that's not fate. It's not bad luck. It's familiarity. Okay, you keep replaying the pain, and every time, every relationship with every new man, you just hope that the ending is going to change. It's going to be different this time. You're not doing the work to heal so that you don't even attract this crap anymore. Praise the Lord. Right? You're not even doing the work. You're just hoping that it's going to change one day. It's not going to change until you change. All right? So I want you to think, pause and think. The last relationship that you were in, and right now, yes, we're talking about romantic relationships. The last one you were in, or the one that you're currently in, what did it remind you of? Just think about it. You don't have to put it in the chat unless you just want to put it in the chat. What did it remind you of? Who did it remind you of? Was it a parent that abused you? A past partner who didn't treat you right? Or, here we go, a version of you that needed to be chosen? Think about that for a few seconds. Renisha, please. All right, drop a heart in the chat if you ever said, I knew better, but I still went back. I know I'm not the only one. Yeah, sometimes y'all try to leave me out here like, yeah, I know I'm not the only one. Drop a heart in the chat if you ever said that I knew better and I knew I deserved better, but I still kept going back. Baby, you're not crazy. You were conditioned to crave what you survived. That's all that is. Okay? So let me reset the room really quick if you're just coming in. My name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach. I help high achieving women who look pretty and polished on the outside, but on the inside, they're quietly crumbling. They're a mess. They're so pretty on the outside, but in the mess, oh Lord. I mean, on the inside, they're a mess. Okay. I help them find their inner clarity, their peace, and emotional freedom. Today, we're talking about why you keep choosing the same person in a different body. And then you be walking around talking about this man, these men, it's pissing the dating pool. Sis, you in the dating pool too. You need to heal. Stop projecting. Stop blaming the dating pool. Stop blaming the man. Okay. You're the problem. You're the common denominator. Now you can get offended or you can get healed. It's up to you. All right. So I'm about to break down the 3 specific patterns that make dysfunction feel magnetic. Like you just need it. You can't let it go. Okay. Once you see them, you'll never be able to unsee it. Okay. So for those of you that are taking notes, I'm going to give you 3 attraction traps. I need you to remember this. Most of us, we don't fall for people, we fall for patterns. That's write it down. Write that down. Write that down. What's up, Dr. Audrey? Write that down. Most of us, we don't fall for people. We fall for patterns. Write that down. Let it free you. Okay? So these 3 steps, they're sneaky, but they feel noble. They feel spiritual. Oh, don't get me started with that. They feel loving, nurturing, okay? But it's actually trauma in disguise. All right? Again, I hope you're taking notes. Here's number 1 that I'm about to give you. I'm giving you 3 attraction traps. This is number 1, the rescuer trap. The rescuer trap. You believe, those of you that fall under this category, you believe that you can love them into healing. They have never experienced a love like yours. You're just going to love them in the place that you want them to be. That's not compassion, it's control. Okay? You see their potential and confuse it with promise. Thank you, Dr. Audrey. Thank you. You see their potential and you confuse it with promise. Now, I know I'm not the only one who has dated somebody because they had potential. You knew they didn't deserve you, but you could see their potential. I could see your future, and it just looked so bright. I even think I could help you get there. Some of us, we dated projects, we dated assignments. I know I'm not the only one. Thank you for being honest. I know I'm not the only one. And guess what? This is real bad with the church girls. Didn't I say some of this can look spiritual? Those of us who grew up in church, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He has potential. I'm going to see if I can work with him. You know what I'm saying? All right. The rescuer trap. Also, you overfunction so they don't have to, but then you turn around and you resent them for underperforming. But you did this. Nobody told you to overperform. You did all of the things. For what? Now when they underperform, you mad at them. Okay. Also, those of you that fall under this category, the rescuer trap, your peace depends on how well your partner is doing. Honey, that's not love, okay? That's not love. That's emotional codependency, and it's dressed up as care. Are you hearing this? Write this down. Those of you that love to rescue people, you can't fix what someone refuses to face. In your mind, I'm gonna rescue this man. I'm gonna fix him. I'm gonna build him up, just like Build a Bear. Maybe you cannot fix what someone refuses to face. And just FYI, this is not a man bashing. I don't do that. I don't bash men. I tell the truth about all genders, but I don't want anybody new to come in thinking I'm not one of those. I don't do that. I love a man, everything about men. Okay? I'm not a man basher, just to be clear. All right. So, sis, you end up you praying, you fasting, you trying to save a man who won't even save your contact. You not even saved in his. I need a microphone. Oh, I have one. Here we go. Sis, this man won't even save you in his phone. He won't even save your contact in his phone, but you're trying to save him. Are you seeing the disconnect? I know some of y'all like to act like who is Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles, but are you seeing the disconnect? He won't even save you in his phone, but you're trying to save him. That's not purpose. That's pain management. I need y'all to come out of this, okay? So, if you've ever carried someone's healing like it was your job, just type rescuer in the chat. Number 2, I'm giving you the 3 attraction traps. Number 2, the performer trap. The performer trap. So, for those of you that fall under this category, you become whatever it is, whoever it is they want, so they won't leave you. You lose yourself trying to be chosen by them. Blink, blink, blink. You start performing peace when you're actually in pain. You shrink, you over explain, you anticipate their moves because rejection feels like death to your nervous system. When they finally leave, you don't just lose them, you lose the version of you that had to perform just to keep them. I need you to write this down. Those of you that fall under this category, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me good? Write this down. You were never hard to love. They just didn't have the capacity for your truth. Dr. Audrey said, baby, I'm done. Dr. Audrey, I was all 3. Let me get to the third one because I was like, oh yeah, I'm all 3. I used to be, not anymore. All right, write this down. You were never hard to love. They just didn't have the capacity for your truth. Some of you think right now that you're hard to love. No, you're not. Like my ex told me, bless his heart, Renisha, you're not hard to love. You're just, how did he say it? He didn't say multifaceted. He said you're extremely layered. I think he might have said you're multi-layered. And he said if a man is lazy and he doesn't want to do the work, it's not going to work. All right. So you need to know you're not hard to love. I've coached women who said, I don't know who I am outside of this relationship. Baby, that's a problem because I will never. Have I been there? One time. He got me one time, but I'll never go back. All right. Hopefully you're not there. That is not love, you all. This is emotional labor and it's disguised as a loyalty. So if you've ever changed yourself to keep someone's love, drop performer in the chat. Listen, Dr. A, I know that's right. Okay. And the last one, number 3, the Punisher trap. Okay. Like I said, I was all 3. The Punisher trap. If you fall into this category, you reject love before it rejects you. All right. These are where the self sabotagers are. Control feels safer to you than being vulnerable. There's absolutely no way you can be in love, stand in love. I don't like to say falling in love no more because, baby, I got to be sober in love, okay? If you don't become vulnerable. But for the Punisher, you're going to reject it before it can reject you because you need to be in control. That feels safe. It feels more safer than being vulnerable. So you act detached, but really you're just trying to protect yourself from disappointment. Dr. Archie said, Jesus. Okay. You're the one who ghosts people before they can even get too close. I'm going to just ghost you. Okay. You say, I don't need anyone when deep down you are craving connection. Stop lying to yourself. I was about to call you a name. Stop lying to yourself. Okay. So you think you're strong, but isolation isn't strength, boo. It's a trauma response. I just want y'all to know that I understand why y'all keep telling me my content triggers you. I get it, but I can help you heal. All right. So your independence it was born from survival, not from peace. Some of you confuse peace with isolation because you learned early that closeness meant pain. Everybody that got close to you hurt you, so now you just associate the two. All right. Dr. Audrey, Dr. Archer, you are funny. Thank you for being in the chat and pushing these comments, because, amen. Thank you. Thank you. All right, write this down, you all. Pain disguised as passion will always lead you to being broken. Pain disguised as passion will always lead to you being broken. Write that down, all right? So even if you're catching the replay, the 3 traps that I just gave you, I need you to see which trap you used to fall in. Were you the rescuer? Were you the performer? Or were you the punisher? Even if you're listening in the replay, you can even drop it down. Of course, I don't get calls until it's time to go live. Drop it down in the chat. Hopefully you can hear me. I had a call coming in. All right. If you're just joining, my name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach. All right. This is your reminder that chemistry without clarity is just chaos, honey bun. It's just chaos. We're talking about why you continue to choose the same person in a different body. You're not crazy. You've just been conditioned. Today, we're going to reprogram what your body calls love. We're reprogramming what your body calls love. We are reprogramming, saying it multiple times on purpose, what your body calls love. All right. So this next part is going to be your roadmap to emotional freedom. For those of you taking notes, just write down the reprogramming framework. That's what we're going to call it. The reprogramming framework. Step 1, for those of you who have been with me lately, you already know what step 1 is. What's step 1, class? Awareness. Ooh, you're a good class. This is hilarious. I'm so funny to myself. Okay. Step 1, awareness. You have to name the wound. You have to say it out loud. What did love teach you it had to cost? All right. You have to become aware. For some of you, in your mind, love meant losing yourself. Thank you, Dr. Audrey. For some of you, love meant losing yourself. I will never do that again. Baby, if you can't love all parts of me, you don't need to be around me, period, boo. All right. For others, love meant earning affection through performance. You shouldn't have to perform. You are not a circus act. You should not be for performing out here for love. All right. And awareness is not meant to shame you. We just have to expose this lie. So if you grew up hearing things like, well, you're too sensitive, you learned that emotional safety was conditional. All right. You learned it was conditional. My elbow, Jesus. So that lie is going to continue to control your relationship until you call it out. Okay. Write this down. You can't heal what you refuse to name. I know that's right, Dr. Audrey. Write that down. You can't heal what you refuse to name. Some of you think if you name it, that means you're coming into agreement with it. This is a lie that is keeping you bound. It is keeping you trapped. It is keeping you stuck in cycles. You have to name it in order to heal from it. Okay? Type I see it now. Type I see it now in the chat if you understand. All right? If you're recognizing the patterns that are ruining your relationships. Okay, step 2. So that was step 1. Step 2, accountability. Accountability is like a cuss word. Okay, people don't want to be accountable. Accountability is not always who hurt you. Sometimes it's what did you accept in the name of love. Thank you, Dr. Audrey. So accountability is going to be the bridge between awareness and transformation. You have got to be accountable. Okay. You're not the villain for staying. You were just trying to survive. But healing is going to start when you stop settling. You have to stop settling for survival. You have to stop settling for survival. You have to stop settling for survival. I'm trying to do better with my facial expressions. Sorry, you all. You have to stop settling for survival, okay? Write this down. Love that costs your peace isn't love, it's bondage. I almost cussed. There's no way you're going to tell me that you're in love or whatever the terminology is that you prefer to use when you have absolutely no peace. What kind of love is this? Is it the ghetto kind of love? Is it hood rat love? Is it slum love? What kind of love is this? You have no peace, but you're in love though? Make it make sense. No, like for real, if you're in the chat and you have no peace, but you're saying you're in love, please explain to me how this works. Like for real, I'm not trying to be funny. All right? Love that costs you your peace isn't love, it's bondage. Now, grab your journal. If you want to write it in the chat, you can. If not, you can just write it in private. Grab something, even if you're at work. If you're driving, don't grab nothing. If you're at work, grab a piece of paper, write this down. Listen, Dr. Audrey, it's really not, but I'm just trying to figure it out. Write this down. I'm going to give you a sentence and I want you to fill in the blanks. Okay? I've been calling blank love, but it's really blank. Do y'all understand? Even when you catch the replay, I need you to do this. Write down, I've been calling, it could be chaos, whatever the blank is. I've been calling blank love, but it's really blank. Have you been calling chaos love, but it's really trauma? Have you been calling control love, but it's really unhealed trauma? What have you been calling love, and what is it really? Thank you, Dr. Audrey. Oh, I need to turn on the chat replay so they can see your comments when they watch the replay. All right, so I need you all to do that. We're going to step number 3. Step number 3 is repatterning. Repatterning. Again, this is something we should already know. Let's go, class. If you've been listening at me, your nervous system learns safety through what? Consistency. You're a good class. Sorry, I'm just practicing speaking to millions, okay? Your nervous system learns safety through consistency. This is why peace is going to feel foreign to you at first, all right? So when you first start this, stability is going to feel boring. Oh my God, it's so boring. But that's because you once called chaos home. Chaos used to be your comfort zone. That's how we knew you were unwell, okay? But the more you stay consistent in peace, the more your body is going to learn, I don't have to fight for love anymore. And like I told y'all in one of these lives this week, I get it. Sometimes that is a very scary place to be in. Baby, do it anyway. Heal anyway. Okay? This is going to teach your body you don't have to fight for love anymore. Repatterning does not happen through prayer alone. Prayer is amazing. Praise the Lord. We praise the Lord for prayer, but you're going to have to do something. Faith without works is dead, okay? It's going to take practice, 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 repetition, consistency. You have to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, okay? So you can start by taking small steps. Stop texting back instantly because you feel panic. Stop double, triple, quadruple texting. Learn how to sit in silence. Teach your nervous system that every delay doesn't mean danger. You understand? Y'all, I slept wrong last night, and when I tell y'all one side of my neck hurts so bad. All right. So write this down. Peace isn't the absence of passion, it's the presence of safety. Write that down. Peace isn't the absence of passion, it's the presence of safety. We talking about real peace, all right? And let me give you step 4. This is the last one in the framework, all right? Replacement. Replacement. Stop trying to unwant them. Okay? Stop trying to unwanted them. That's why we all need to get the clarity reset. Period, Dr. Audrey. Period. I'm telling you, the clarity reset is a 7-day guided detox that will help you all. It's going to help you heal. It's going to recalibrate your nervous system. Y'all know I always come up with a new word. It's going to help you retrain your mind, recalibrate your nervous system. You need to get the clarity reset. If you don't have the clarity reset, what are you doing? The link is right there. It's right there under this video. I need to calm down. I need to calm down because how am I this hype when I'm trying to help you all retrain your nervous system? I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Thank you, Dr. Audrey. Tell the people. Tell the people. Listen, it's not a game. Y'all already know. It's not a game. Y'all gonna see though. Some of y'all gonna procrastinate. Oh, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. I'll get it later. And it's gonna be twice the cost of what it is right now. I'm just saying. Step number 4, replacement. So stop trying to unwanted them, okay? Start reteaching your body what peace feels like. You can't heal by just erasing the person. You heal by replacing the pattern. I promise you this works. You heal by replacing the pattern. So your body doesn't understand rejection. It understands repetition. Okay? I probably could have been a freestyler. Probably not. You have to repeat safety until it becomes your new normal. So this whole, I don't want them. I don't want to miss them. Da da da. When you start to heal, you don't have to worry about that. It's just going to fall off. Okay? I don't want to go too much into this because I know he still follows me on social media and I don't want him to be triggered, right? But I recently talked to an old friend, whatever you want to call it, right? And he has something very, 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 very tragic that happened to him recently. Well, it wasn't, what year was that? No, I think it was earlier this year. Because he said he didn't have my new number because he wanted to contact me, right? Even in the midst of that, I hate what happened. I'm not even going to get into what happened. Horrible, right? But even in the midst of that, I could see where he still had his old ways about him. The old unhealed Renisha would have been still cupcaking on the phone with him. The new one, even with this tragedy, I'm like, yeah, we can't open this door again. Okay. So again, when you start to heal, once you train your body, what peace feels like, you don't have to worry about unwanting them. It's going to come naturally. Does that make sense? You just need to do the work to heal. All right. And you won't have to worry about all this other stuff. The right people, the right man, the right woman will be attracted to you. Is this making sense? I'm gonna just pretend like y'all saying yeah. All right. So close your eyes. We're gonna do a quick we're going to do a quick visualization exercise. Okay. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine peace as a person. Imagine peace as a person. What does she sound like? What does she sound like? A lot of times when you do these visualization practices, exercises, you need to start with the other senses instead of going straight to sight. Do like, okay, what does it smell like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like before jumping straight to sight? If that makes sense. So, what does she sound like? How does she move? I want you to picture that in your mind. That's the version of you that you've been waiting for, you all. Okay? You do not need another relationship to prove your worth. You need restoration. And if you think that your worth is only proven by you being in a relationship, you have a lot of healing to do. Please leave me alone. You have a lot of healing to do. Okay? We're almost done. I need y'all to hang in there. Okay? So if this framework hit home, this is your sign, you all. It's time to retrain your heart. My bad for tapping on the mic. It's time to retrain your heart, not just your habits, okay? The clarity reset was designed for this exact moment. 7 days of emotional and psychological detox, okay? It's gonna, I'm getting another call, you all. Just, can y'all just wait a minute? Give me a minute. Because YouTube, you probably can't even hear me while the call is coming through. I apologize. I'm just so well loved. That's what we're going to say. I'm loved by so many people that they can't stop calling me. Give me a second. Okay. Can you all hear me now? Okay. You can hear me. Great. All right. So the clarity reset is going to be an emotional and psychological detox. It's going to pull you out of survival mode. I'm going to help rewire your nervous system. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to build safety from the inside out. All right. Y'all know I have affirmations from you for you. You've already done the hard part. That's another thing that I'm going to have to keep saying over and over and over, because a lot of times we say stuff out of our mouths. I've been there, done that. I'm working on this stuff too, you all. Okay. We say that's so hard. That's so hard. Healing is so hard. This is so hard. Making money is so hard. Da da da. It is just so hard. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You've done the hard part. The hard part was you showing up. The hard part was admitting the fact that you saw yourself in whatever I was teaching. That's the hard part. So everything after this is gonna be easy. Getting the clarity reset, that's not hard. Going through each day, that's not hard. If you need help, y'all already know whenever you invest in any of my products, you automatically get access to DM me. All you gotta do is say, Renisha, I'm on day 3 and da da da. This is how I'm feeling. What do I do? Okay. It's not hard. You're just using it as an excuse, okay? Dr. Audrey said the clarity reset will help you for a lifetime. Listen, invest in yourself. That's what I'm saying. You literally have lifetime access. That's why I tell you all, when you download the clarity reset, you're going to save it to your desktop. It's going to be right there. So whenever you need it, you're going to pull it up just like that. Simple. We just make stuff hard. And again, I'm not trying to act like I'm better than you, although some people can be better off, okay? A healed person is better off than an unhealed person. They're not better than them, but they're better off than them. Does that make sense? Okay. This is stuff I'm working through too. All right. So you've already did the hard part. You faced it. Now we're about to seal it. We're gonna put it in your spirit. So make sure you relax your body, unclench your jaw, move your shoulders, relax your shoulders, your neck. I can't do too much with my neck because I slept wrong and that thing hurting right here, y'all. It hurts. Let your body knows that it's safe before we get into these affirmations. If y'all need to do my heart tapping method, do that. Whatever you need to do to let your body know it's safe, okay? You have to know healing isn't just mental, it's somatic. All right? Your body needs to feel what safety sounds like. So, I have these affirmations because the power of life and death is in what? Your tongue. This is why we do affirmations. Also, let me say this, and I'm probably going to make this a clip. For those of you who believe in the Most High, and I'm not Muslim, I'm talking about the Most High God, we invest in hair, purses, nails. Why not? She said we invest in hair, purses, nails. Why not invest in your healing? That's what I'm saying. We go to Starbucks. Y'all, I was talking to my mentor one day. No, was I talking to her or I might have been talking to a friend? I used to go to Starbucks so much in Chicago. Y'all, I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I thought I might have been talking to Dr. Audrey. I used to go to Starbucks on the way to work. I had to walk through this building. Let me stop. I don't even drink coffee. I like tea. I used to go to Starbucks in the morning, sometimes the afternoon, and when I got off work, 3 times a day. Starbucks is not cheap. Okay. If I didn't do 3 times, I did a minimum of 2 times a day. Starbucks. You do the math. Okay. So I don't even, when people make excuses or say things like, well, I can't afford, you just don't want to be healed because you can afford to go to McDonald's. You eat at McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, Bojangles, what's the other one? Popeyes, Wendy's. You rotate them multiple times a day in a week. And I promise you that food ain't doing nothing but invest in your healing, okay? That mermaid spirit will keep listening. It had me. Let me tell you, that siren was getting my money, and I would sit there and complain about all the money I spent at Starbucks, but I still went on the weekends too. Maybe I would skip Saturdays, but Sundays before church, I'm at Starbucks getting my team's order. What y'all want? Anyway, affirmations like the power of life and death. I apologize. It's in your tongue, okay? And for those of you who believe like me, if you're what they call Christian or a disciple, okay, then you believe what it says in Genesis, that the God we served created the whole world with his words. If you believe that, if you really believe the Bible, that he spoke it and it came to pass, he spoke it and it was, he spoke it and it was. And then the Bible says that we are created in his image after his likeness. So if my Father spoke it and it was, why can't I speak it and it be? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So for those of you who are Christian, but then you don't believe in affirmations, it doesn't make sense. He spoke it and it was. You're telling me I'm created in his image and after his likeness. So why am I not speaking it and seeing it immediately? It's because of our belief. I don't care what anybody says, it's our belief. And we have people who don't believe in our God, but they still use our principles and they speak it and they get it just like that because they believe the power of their words more than we do. Anyway, I have affirmations, okay? So repeat after me. I release attraction to what hurts me. I release attraction to what hurts me. I am safe to love and be loved in peace. I am safe to love and be loved in peace. And let's just throw this one in there. I don't have it written down, but we're going to throw this one in there just because I like it. Repeat after me. I am worthy to be loved well. No, I'm sorry. Well, you can say that. I meant to say, I deserve to be loved well. Same thing though. I deserve to be loved well. That's one of the ones. Sorry, y'all. That's one of the ones. Another phone call. I'm so popular. That's one of the ones I have to repeat even to this day, being someone who's dealt with verbal abuse most of my life. I deserve to be loved well. Okay. Next affirmation. Familiar is not the same as healthy. Some of you think that is because it's familiar, it's safe, and that's why you're still trapped in cycles. Okay. Familiar is not the same as healthy. Peace doesn't feel foreign anymore. It feels like home. Peace doesn't feel foreign anymore. It feels like home. And the last one, I think y'all know stuff would just pop up in my head, but I think this is the last one. I no longer chase chaos. I choose calm. And for some of you, I felt you when I said that. You're like, Renisha, I have never chased chaos. Yes, you do. You don't even realize you're doing it because it's your trauma. That's why you keep getting in these toxic relationships calling it love. So let's say it again. I no longer chase chaos. I choose calm. Now you can either be offended or you can be healed. Okay. Be sure to write these affirmations down. If you want to post the one that resonated with you more on social media, do that. Tag me, hashtag the clarity reset. Okay. Every time you say these words, you're retraining your body to believe them. And you're going to have to keep saying it until your body comes into alignment. Okay. You don't have to fight for peace anymore. You just have to practice it. Practice it. Practice it. Make a decision. There's something I was dealing with for the last maybe 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I made a decision this week in my body, just like that. I felt a shift overnight in my body because I made the decision. Okay. Now, before we close, I need to ask you, when you think about love now, does it feel heavy or peaceful? Even those of you catching the replay, when you think about love, does it make you cringe? Does it make you feel heavy? Peaceful? Does it feel draining? Some of my friends, they better not tell you, but they know sometimes I'm like, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm protecting my peace and calmness at all costs. That's me, Dr. Audrey. So what do you think about when you think about love? I was about to put myself on blast. I don't want to share that much. Not that much. I be telling my business, but I don't want to share that part. All right. So the way your body answers that question is going to tell you how healed you really are. Dr. Audrey said peaceful. That is amazing. When I think about love now, the word hopeful comes to me. All right. So if that question stirs something in you, that's good. It means your heart is finally awake. Now we're going to talk about what you're going to do now that you're aware, because you want to keep this transformation going beyond today. All right. You've seen the pattern. What are you going to do with it? Awareness without action is just going to keep you in loops, in cycles. Okay. Right, Dr. Audrey, because you know. All right. You don't need another confirmation. You need a plan. Okay. You've seen what the pattern costs. Now let's talk about what peace requires. The clarity reset, the clarity reset, the clarity reset. You need the clarity reset. You need the clarity reset. You need the clarity reset. Okay. This is where you're going to start reprogramming your nervous system, not with you just talking, but with actual practice. Diana, hey girl, I have not seen you on my lives in forever. Hey Bookie. Diana said, this is so good. Thank you, girl. All right. The clarity reset is going to help you put this stuff into practice. It's 7 days of guided detox designed to help you stop chasing emotional chaos and start living from clarity. Okay. You need the clarity reset. The only people that don't need it are the people who already have it. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down. Okay. On that. If today gave you language, the clarity reset is going to give you the structure. It's not theory, it's transformation. If you're tired of feeling like this, if you're tired of being in this place, if you're tired of choosing the same people in different bodies, if you are tired of toxic love, if you're tired of people using you as a garbage pan, if you know you're just tired, if you're tired of being the strong one, the one that everybody comes to, but then when you're on E, you can't find anybody. If you're tired, you need the clarity reset. Okay. At the end of these 7 days, baby, you're going to feel like you were in a spa, and it's going to be way cheaper. My stuff is not cheap. It's going to be way more affordable than going to a spa for 7 days. All right. It's going to teach you. You're going to learn how to self regulate, how to detach from emotional addiction, and how to finally feel safe in peace. Okay. You need to download it now, not next week. Now, let me drop it. I always be like, okay, it's linked in this video, you all, in the description, but let me pull it up real fast and still drop it for y'all in the middle of the actual video. You need the clarity reset. Renisha, it's just so much in your videos. I just love listening to them, and they be hitting, and you trigger me so bad, but I don't know what to do. I don't know my next step. Baby, do you wear hearing aids? You need the clarity reset. Some of you all, you just want an excuse to not take action. You're addicted to. Thank you for the follows that I've gotten since being on live. I see that I've gotten new followers. Y'all, we almost at 4K, 4,000 followers. What was I saying? Oh, some of you, you want to make excuses to not take action, and it's because you're addicted to your trauma. You don't want to be healed for real. Oh no, I do this every time. It's like I don't know how to work YouTube. You don't know how to work YouTube, Bernicia? You're just making excuses. I don't even have time. People like that now, baby, I don't waste my time. I recently blocked someone. Because they love stalking my TikTok page and asking all these questions. And for a couple years, I don't even make me go there. But yeah, I don't. You're not gonna drain me. You're just not. You're not gonna drain Venetia. Drain yourself. So for those of you that are ready to heal, you're serious about your healing. You're tired of being tired. You're tired is tired. Okay, grab the clarity reset. That is your step one. You can download it now. Lifetime access. Save it to your desktop so whenever you need to pull it out to do it over and over and over again, because this is a tool that you're going to use until you listen. You're going to keep using it. You'll know where to find it. You're not going to say, Renisha, I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. Can you send it to me again? It's going to be right there on your desktop, okay? You can go ahead and download it now. Complete day one before you go to bed tonight. Perfect time. It's the weekend, okay? Peace does not wait for convenience. Okay? If you're someone who prefers a P plan, some of that stuff we can't see on social media. So a P plan, if you prefer to pay in increments, you can do that on my website as well. Type clarity in the chat so I can see who's making the decision. Type clarity in the chat. All right. And then for my women who already know, listen, Renisha, I'm gonna get the clarity reset, or I already have the clarity reset, but I need something deeper, girl. I need something more than this. I need somebody to hold my hand or something like that. Breakthrough mastery would be your next step after the clarity reset. Dr. Audrey said clarity reset. That should help with SEO too, Dr. Audrey. Thank you. Breakthrough mastery, that's going to be your next step. So it's not about fixing relationships. It's about retraining your nervous system to recognize that peace is normal. Peace is normal, not chaos. Peace is normal. Okay. So breakthrough mastery will be 12 weeks of private coaching with me. We're going to rebuild your emotional architecture. We're going to restore your identity. I'm going to teach you how to love without losing yourself. And of course, you're going to get a workbook with it, but it's going to be based on whatever it is that you need to work through in those 12 sessions. So you apply for that. You have to apply. You can't just automatically you get in my coaching program. You have to apply. I love y'all, but y'all not going to drain me. You're not going to waste my time. Okay. So you have to apply. If you are accepted, we meet. You can go ahead and I'll let you know. You can book your first session. After you book your first session, you're going to get a digital workbook that I'm going to create based on whatever it is, because everybody's going to be different, whatever it is you need to work through. All right. So if you know that you need that, let me find the link. It's also attached. It should be attached under this video, but let me pull up the link for that. So clarity reset, that's going to be your detox. That's your appetizer. And then breakthrough mastery is going to be your rebirth. That's what's going to bring it all in. Bring it on home. Knock it out of the park. Is that what y'all say? The home run? I don't know what you say. My daddy used to play baseball, but that was before I was born. I don't know what it's called. Basketball is my favorite sport. It's time for me to get off here because my mind. Let me drop the link. Those of you that want breakthrough mastery, and I don't even have to say it's only for serious women, because y'all not going to apply for that if you're not serious. Not unless you just out here with money to burn. You're just not going to apply to it. So I don't have to worry about that. All right. Listen, you all. I'm done. Just know love, real love, shouldn't hurt. Okay? You've spent enough time repeating what broke you. Now it's time to break the pattern, not your heart. Some of y'all are like, heartbreak, hotel. Heartbreak, baby. Come on out of that. Come on out of that. What's your favorite hotel? Does anybody have like a dream hotel they want to stay at? Because I need y'all to come out of Heartbreak Hotel. Drop your favorite hotel in the chat. Real love shouldn't hurt. Listen, your future deserves a healed version of you, not the one who keeps apologizing for surviving. Okay, again, comment the word clarity below. If this teaching helped you at all today, if you saw yourself in it at all, comment the word clarity. Share this replay with a woman or a man. Y'all know women are my target audience, but a woman or a man who's ready to stop mistaking pain for passion. And please, 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 right? Most of my followers are women, but please know there are men who get in very toxic relationships. I've talked to several, and I'm like, bro, why did you stay? Why did you deal with it? And it seems like it's always the good men. Like it be the good men, and they have these toxic women, baby. All right, baby, about to go. Y'all, peace, 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 peace. Peace is not a personality, it's a practice. You can start yours tonight. Grab the clarity reset. Does anybody have questions before I end this live? Dr. Audrey, I gotta go. Like, girl, they're just seeing all the ways in which my brain works. Does anybody have questions? I'm gonna go ahead and end. I know on TikTok they love to watch you from the hallway, but y'all, bye. You better come in. Make sure you're following me, you all, on YouTube. If you're not following me, follow me. Share my channel out. Share the other videos that bless you. Let's go ahead and hit 5K real quick. Let's go ahead and hit 5,000 subscribers real fast. I should have been past that by now, way past that. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to just end the live. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a safe weekend and a phenomenal weekend and an amazing weekend and hold on, what we talking about tomorrow, y'all, before I end it? Y'all know I always be like, I'm gonna come on Saturday mornings and talk to y'all, but I just be like, why I gotta get up Saturday? Let me see. I have it scheduled for tomorrow in real life. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna talk about healing the relationship with yourself first. You know, some people jump from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship looking to heal. Sometimes you just need to be by yourself. All right, so we're going to talk about healing the relationship with you. That's tomorrow. Go on my page and see what time, because I can't remember. I'm out. Grab the clarity reset. Did you grab the clarity reset? You need to grab the clarity reset. It's going to be good. Dr. Audrey, thank you for coming in and helping me with the chat. Just whenever you comment, that pushes it out. Diana, thank you for commenting. I think those are the only two people that were commenting today. I know some people watch me while they're driving and things like that. Some people be at work watching me. Child, don't get fired for me. All right, I'm hungry, so I have to go. I'm hungry, but I don't want to cook, but I don't have a choice. Let me go. Bye, y'all.